I noticed that some of our bead community, they're having issue with starting a project, and sometimes it's just, really headache to get into that. So hello guys, so this is Sham from beadingcrush.com. If you have been watching me online, whenever I talk about starting a project, you know that I always advocate, if you do not have a bead idea, no problem, no wahala. In fact, there is a way, a roundabout way to get to it, and that is what I want to talk about today. I'm starting a bead project now, though I do not know how it's going to turn out. I'm just starting it off. So the first thing I do is you pick one color. So if you do not have an idea of how the project is going to look like, just go ahead, pick shades of that same color. For this video, I'm going to pick a brown color. A brown color. This is, so in this project I'm going to pick different shades of this brown. It could be in accent, it could be in findings, it could be in crystals, seeds, big beads, and everything. So whatsoever that you have in your stash, you just pick different shades of brown. It could be coffee brown, it could be chocolate brown, it could be any kind of brown. As far as it is brown, you bring all of it out, and that is the first step in getting your beaded project ready. The next one you're going to do is, after getting all the shades of the colors you want to use, the next thing is accents and findings. So when you want to get your accents and findings, you look at either a gold or a silver, or that is similar, that has great affinity with that bead of choice that you want to pick. For instance, in this project that I'm going to work with, I'm going to use more of gold accents. First, I'm going to use gold accents only, for it makes it pop. The next thing I'm going to work with will be picking the bead technique that I'm going to use for this project. In this, I always talk about picking a bead technique that you are comfortable with. There are so many techniques out there. We have peyote stitch, you have herringbone, we have different kinds, spiral, we have circular brick stitch and all that, but square stitches. But I prefer right angle weave. That is raw. I prefer it so much because I'm comfortable working with right angle beaded projects. So I love to incorporate all my designs using right angle. Apart from that, the next easiest one, or the first easiest one, is stringing. So I could just string some beads, arrange them in an array of beautiful colors. After that, I just string it, and then I've gotten my project. So that is all for my bead techniques. Then after that, the next thing is the nature of the project. So I'm going to think, is the project going to be a very simple piece? Is it going to be a sassy piece? Or is it going to be more of costumey in nature? So these are the things I will also have in mind, and I will work towards that, so that I do not just overwhelm myself. It gives me an idea of clarity too, when I have an idea how this piece is going to look like. So if it's a sassy piece, it means I'm going to get more dramatic. If it's a costume, I'm going to make it so bogey, so bogus, and of course it's drama too. But if it's a simple piece, it could just be stringing, it could just be picking different colors, but make it very chic, timeless, and it speaks class. So stuff like that. If I'm talking chic, modern, and youthful exuberance, I'm talking about sassiness and all that. So that is also what I'm going to think about. Then once I'm done, I will make the project. Part of the nature of project I'm going to also look at, I'm going to also consider if I'm going to make a set, or I'm just going to resign to one piece. So if I'm going to make a set, I will consider if I'm going to make a bracelet, an earring, a necklace, bag, slippers, and what so forth. And make sure that whatsoever you're going to do, it must be a cohesive piece. It has to be a cohesive piece, so that you would actually get what you are looking for. If it's a single piece, that is okay, but make sure that the design must be cohesive. The design pattern you made for the earring must tally with the design pattern you made for the bracelet, necklace, pendant, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Then last thing I'm also going to consider is my finishing. How will my finishing look like? Because at the end of the day, I want to make a project that is going to be outstanding, that is going to look so chic, so cool, that another person will love, that I could actually sell to a potential client, buyer, So that kind of thing, or something I can keep for myself too. So that is that. And then I'm going to talk about packaging. I love making my things evergreen, my craft work. I like packaging my things. So I'm also going to consider the kind of packaging I'm going to use. If you are a craft enthusiast like me, you would want to do your thing by yourself, since it started as a hobby before it migrated to business aspect. So this is all about all the things I consider when I want to start a beaded project, and I'm sure you're not going to miss it here, and you're going to enjoy every aspect of your beading journey. So have fun as you bead, and let's dive into this project. As real time, I am picking all the projects, all the materials I'm going to use for my next beaded project. That is it for this project video. Have fun. Cheers.